100 baits.
No, we gotta sit down. We gotta make it formal.
So, Hunter, what do you think went wrong in your game?
I'm gonna be real, Mike. I think what happened in the first half was what I would call the golden era of Hunter Bates in that match.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Because what happened was...
You had all the confidence. Man.
I had all the confidence, but more importantly, I had that dog well kept.
Yeah.
I had him coming out of the net.
Yeah.
When he jumped, I shot. I hit the shot.
I know.
Dan is a phenomenal player.
Telling me.
But his little hubris is what gets him. Because he kept jumping. He kept wanting to. He wanted that clash.
He was telling me before the game started, he was like, I'm going to go aggressive on him. If he takes more than 15 seconds to hit a shot, I'm gonna go out for the poke check. And I was like, I want to do that between our game, but I knew that if I was gonna go out, you were just gonna get it. You're gonna get it in because it's an open net.
Because what I just kept doing, what I kept doing
the net wide open.
Was I come see what it's like I'm at the movie theater, right?
Yeah.
I'm over there, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what would happen if there was a fire right now? And I'm thinking to myself, all right, the two routes I'm gonna take. The right side goes back out to the movie theater. The left side is the fire exit. If the fire's on the right, I go left. Fire's on the left, I go right.
Yeah.
What happens? Dan jumps, bank shot.
Yeah.
Dan jumps, snipe it through the left.
Yeah.
It was working. I was up 3, and then Dan was he bit into the fight. Like he was getting more and more rabid as that fight went on. And he truly bore his fangs when he, boom, 1 shot, boom, 2 shot, boom. Like, he just got into the zone, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a fucking crazy game.
It almost makes you wish that knee hockey games went to 15.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
That would fucking suck.
It would suck. Like, 10 is so long now.
I know. I wish I could see more of that fucking game, though. Honestly, dude, that was an awesome fucking game.
That could be a full game upload.
Do you know Dave Meltzer? You played him. He reviews wrestling matches, and he rates them off a 5-star basis.
5-star.
If I were to rate that, it was a 5-star match. 5-star match. Dave Meltzer review, 5-star match, for sure.
Honestly, so with me, the first match, I felt like my first match against you.
Yeah.
Was like Hulk Hogan versus
Andre the Giant.
Andre
the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Because that ending was so unexpected because Hulk Hogan was expecting him to roll out and he just didn't.
Yeah.
And they ended it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I didn't expect the bell shot.
I had no idea where the fuck that was.
Cuz like that
I thought it was behind the net, to be honest.
That bell is so... It's like positioned in such a spot that it could go anywhere.
It could go... Because it's a ball.
It's a ball.
If you hit it in one spot and then another spot, it's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's a sphere, It's going to go anywhere.
I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. I was really surprised I got that off-the-door shot on him.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. I like the door shot on this side.
You can't hit it over here.
You can try, and it's so much more narrow.
It's incredibly difficult.
It's literally this.
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult. Plus, it's actually farther back.
You can try hitting up here,
but here's the thing: it's farther back
too.
So it's an extra level of difficulty.
Yeah.
Let's
see here. I think what I realized last time was, rather than trying to just hit the ball as fast as I could so they couldn't even react, I needed to plan how I was going to hit the ball each time. Like, I was taking the encounters a lot slower, and I was winning more of them too.
Yeah.
Like, I kept the ball on the end of my stick, and I just flicked it around a couple times, your match and Dan's matches.
But you were hitting him a lot more than Dan's match.
Because I was being slow. I was being meticulous. And it worked to a good extent, but...
honestly, dude, he just had your number, slightly. Very
slightly. It was neck and neck, dude.
It was neck and neck for sure. That was an incredible match, and I respect you for making it as close as it was, and I honestly thought you were gonna win a couple times throughout that match. After you hit that bar down shot.
Hit that bar down shot.
I thought you were gonna win.
See, now here's the thing though. He had those
And then he
two
sniped
bar
it
down
right
crap.
after. Yeah, they sniped it right after.
I'm gonna be real. I think the biggest thing about the knee hockey is this: whenever somebody scores a goal, they let their guard down, and it's somebody instantly
That happened
shoots
to you
back.
earlier because when it went out to the side, you thought it was out of play. He just hits it out of the stick and snipes it.
Yeah,
You know. So.
a little bit of a questionable goal. I would say it's like approaching the line, but it's still within
As
the
long
line.
as you don't grab it with your hand, it's legal.
Okay,
That's the rule.
wait.
If it goes out of play,
If it goes out of play,
and
and
as
you
long
grab
as
it
you
with
don't,
your hand.
as long as you don't grab it with your hand,
So
it's
basically,
still in
if you
play.
just
If you yank it with your stick, it's still in play.
okay.
That's the rule.
So
I don't know if you're aware of that
Do we have
beforehand.
the rules written down anywhere?
We don't, but I know them all by my head. Like
Okay.
the shit that Bean pulls, where he grabs it, that's illegal. It should be illegal.
I think it should be illegal. I agree with that. Because like
It's cheap.
it's really cheap.
That's cheap.
We're talking about Bean grabbing the ball, dropping it to himself, and hitting it.
Oh no, I noticed that, but he hasn't scored off of it yet, so I don't
No,
know.
he scored a law off of it against John.
Oh.
Because John would be really close. He would drop it to himself further out than John was.
John still beat him though, didn't he?
John still beat him, but it was a close match. It was 10-9.
You got me. I don't really got. When I'm playing Bean, I sit back, so I don't have a problem with that. I'm not gonna be up in a situation where he grabs it while I'm up here. But you
Yeah.
guys can call it out if you want, because I think it's bullshit too. But I also want to clarify, I never grabbed that ball from the stairs.
No, I was explaining it to him.
No, but like, I didn't even like go get it. It just rolled out.
I thought you.
No, like, it literally just rolled out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why if I had like got it, I wouldn't have let that happen. But it literally just rolled. Like it just bounced around and rolled out.
Damn.
I didn't know that. Yeah, but I was explaining to him if it's like out of play and you yank it with your stick, it's still in play.
Yeah.
If it's close enough. If you're
If you're going for like the top of the staircase,
Yeah.
but that's never gonna happen.
I mean, you're gonna give him enough time to get back to net.
Yeah, that game had everything. A lot of lucky breaks, a lot of bar down.
Snipes.
Dude,
Dude,
see, here's the thing though. Like, how are we gonna make the compilation for this week? With our game
that was
alone,
match of the stream.
That's match of the stream.
Hunter basically is more like you know, fucking.
like
Oh,
no. How
Can
do
you guys
rate
go into
those?
the camera and like do like kind of like a face off thing so I can do the thumbnail?
Oh, you want to do thumbnail? Thumbnail?
Shut up.
All right, let's get that interview going.
All right.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Second game interview. All right, Dan. Let's kick this off with a banger. What point were you in the match? Because at the start, you were really letting Hunter control the match by letting you come out, and then he shoots, and then he got an early lead.
I actually have a good explanation for that, believe it or not. I was talking to Mike before the game, and I noticed that Hunter Bates, that's you. I noticed that you're taking a while with the ball, so I was gonna wait until you like look down and just at a perfect time to go poke it in. But that backfired for me for like at least one, maybe two of the goals. But like, yeah, I mean, great game. Lots of lucky bounces, lots of highlight reel snipes, lots of highlight reel bar downs. The fucking little midair shot, it's crazy. That was a crazy game, not fucking down to the wire.
Okay.
Lucky breaks consisted of one of my shots was because it just bounced to the staircase over there, and then it just rolled out, and Hunter had no idea where it was, and I just slapped it in. Lucky breaks for Hunter include the fucking 2 times I hit the crossbar once and the fan once, and they both just barreled back into my net. So like it was definitely like the most neck and neck game we've ever had.
It was a nail biter.
It was a nail biter.
Now, real quick, do you think it's a bit ironic? Hunter wins with Mikey off the bell, which is, a chance goal, or a chance opportunity, very similar to how you got the staircase shot.
Yes. A nice bell goal, that was satisfying to see if the bell rings and then instantly comes back to you and you pot it in. I mean, and just like how Bean earlier tonight in his match against Evan, he scored off the Stanley Cup, the KHF Cup rather. So like, fucking, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Lots of good action. Every game tonight has been close so far. It's been at least 10-8. 10-8, 10-8, 10-9. This is a great stream. It's been cruising by pretty smoothly.
Now, Dan, what do you think? What is your outlook for the finals? Are you going to take home the belt again?
Oh yeah, I believe I'm pretty confident in my because I kind of got being figured out. I don't want to say that because I'm only 1-1 against him. I haven't played him that much. But I just played him in the last finals. I definitely think I had a little more knowledge of how he played. Because the first time I played him, it was his debut match, I'm pretty sure. And I just wasn't expecting what he has up his sleeve. But now that I've seen him play a little bit, I just commentated his match earlier. I think I know what I got to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like... Also, we want to note that no one has ever won the KHF title twice in a row. No one's ever defended the title. That could happen tonight if I beat Bean. That could happen tonight. That would be a first ever KHF thing.
Dan, do you have any questions for me?
Hunter Bates. How you feeling?
I'm feeling on top of the world. Despite losing,
Yes.
I feel like I have a new outlook. Rather than being the bum of the KHF community, I stood my ground, knocked on Hell's Gate, and stared Satan in the face. Now, did I not lose? I mean, did I lose? Yes. But who can say that they had such a phenomenal match like that?
Yeah, I mean that's a match of the year candidate. Match of the year. We're talking about the KHF. The KHF has only been running for 2 months, so that's like the best match of the KHF so far. And it wasn't even a finals match, but it was an important game, a very important game, to solidify who goes to the finals. And it's just, man.